From Creamer Media in Johannesburg, this is the Real Economy Report. JSE-listed real estate investment trust, Growthpoint Properties, has acquired a 30% stake in independent power producer Serengeti Energy's operational Boston Hydroelectric plant in the Lesotho Highlands Water Scheme near Clarens in the Free State. Sabrina Jardim tells us more.
The Boston Hydroelectric plant is a new R390 million development with an operational lifespan of over 40 years. As early as 2023, Growthpoint secured exclusive access to the about 30 gigawatt-hour a year of renewable electricity generated by the plant through its landmark 195 gigawatt-hour power purchase agreement with licensed energy trader Etana Energy. In a joint media release, Serengeti, Growthpoint and Etana explained that Boston Hydro was the first project to come online in a mix of cost-saving, certified zero-carbon hydro, wind and solar electricity generation projects powering the PPA. Together with its rooftop solar, when its PPA with Etana Energy is fully operational, about 40% of Growthpoint's total electricity demand will be supplied from renewable energy.
This plant is sort of one little building block of a much bigger plan, which ultimately delivers green power to our clients. The reality is that as a service provider in real estate today, clients are requiring more, and for us to differentiate ourselves from, let's say, any other landlord, the provision of green power is certainly one of those aspects.
Serengeti is the developer, builder and operator of the Boston Hydro project, a 5 megawatt run-of-river hydropower plant located on the Ash River within the Lesotho Highlands Water Project, which is the major water transfer scheme linking Lesotho and Gauteng. Boston Hydro is the largest of 6 hydropower facilities along the Ash River and represents Serengeti's 4th operational hydro plant in South Africa. The plant will generate about 30 gigawatt-hours a year of renewable electricity, providing reliable 24/7 baseload power to Growthpoint's Eco2 network through Etana Energy's wheeling framework. This makes Boston Hydro a cornerstone of Growthpoint's renewable supply mix.
We expect this plant to deliver about 30 gigawatt hours of electricity in a year, and it utilizes the outflow from the Lesotho Highlands Water Scheme plus a height difference, we call it head in hydro terms, that we were able to secure on this property. So we secured the property, developed the project, did the technical feasibility studies, got all the water use permits, environmental authorizations, and when we were able to make the commercial transaction with Etana and Growthpoint as an off-taker, that enabled us to commit the financing to get the project built. It takes about 3-4 years to develop typically a hydropower plant like this because of the planning and all the permits and licenses you need, and then 2 years to construct. So this is about 400 million rands worth of project that you see here. It took us just over 2 years to construct, but the lifespan of this project is effectively indefinite. It's as long as there's water flowing, and this is the Lesotho Highlands Water Scheme, so we expect quite long-term secure water flows.
In partnership with ourselves, Etana Energy and Growthpoint, it really has been a collaborative effort from the start. We started working with Growthpoint about 2.5 years ago on figuring out how we could supply them and their clients, their tenants, with clean power through the grid. And one of the things that they really wanted to do was have a certain percentage of that power that could be delivered 24/7, so they could offer certain clients that had the requirements 100% clean power. And that's really what this plant today helps enable, is 100% clean power. This is part of a broader deal that we've done with Growthpoint. We will be ultimately supplying Growthpoint with around 195 gigawatt hours of clean power annually from a mix of hydro as well as some solar and wind projects that will be coming online over the next couple of years.
The Eco2 initiative is Growthpoint's wheeled renewable energy initiative and is built around the company's tenants, which include thousands of businesses, big and small, in all sectors of South Africa's economy. Eco2 will deliver wheeled renewable electricity directly to 10 flagship office buildings in Sandton, Gauteng, and their tenants, with the first electrons coming from the operational Boston Hydro over the national electricity grid. Speaking to Engineering News, Growthpoint South Africa CEO Estienne de Klerk noted that clients using electricity generated from the Eco2 project can obtain renewable energy certificates in return, thereby aiding their carbon neutrality objectives. De Klerk said this project set Growthpoint apart by providing a base load and long-term energy solution that could guarantee its clients supply of green power as well as greater energy security. De Klerk explained that the PPA with Etana would pave the way for the development of several other generating plants, including a wind energy plant and another solar energy plant.
Our PPA agreement, which is with Etana for 195 gigawatts, will trigger the development of several other generating plants. There will be a big wind turbine plant that is going to be constructed, and another large solar project as well. So, our contribution really is to help facilitate the development of these plants, which add clearly significant capacity to the grid and helps us as a country alleviate the challenges we're having with consistent energy supply. So we will look potentially, if we see that this investment is successful, potentially in other projects in the future as well.
That's Creamer Media's Real Economy Report. Join us again next week for more news and insights into South Africa's real economy. And don't forget to listen to the audio version of our Engineering News daily email newsletter.